Hello YouTube, this is DVD Review Studios here, and today we shall be continuing the Simpsons Hit and Run video game playthrough with the Donut mod.
How's it hanging?
I bit my tongue.
This is Donut Mod 4, the current beta release which came out not too long ago, and in this video series we shall be playing through the entirety of it to 100% completion. So in the last video we basically did all the introductory stuff and explored basically half of Springfield, and off camera I have explored the vast majority of what is left of the map, but I shall be showing that as well in this video. And I have also gone after some of the collector cards, coin grinding, and I have also grabbed some of the wasp cameras as well. And so, picking up where we basically left off in the last part, where I showed off the outfits that were included in the Donut Mod version of the Simpsons Hit and Run video game, I think it would be a great opportunity to continue our virtual tour of the updated version of Springfield. So as we go from the power plant, there's actually a new added location in this side of town.
Oh, I swallowed my gum.
Originally in the Simpsons Hit and Run actual video game, part of the backdrop was the giant Springfield toilet. This is now an accessible location here in Donut Mod.
Eat my dust.
So as we drive over to Nelson's house, if we run over into the back garden area, there's actually an action key where you, for whatever reason, teleport onto the giant toilet, which is kind of fascinating, really. Again, it gives you an overall look over of Springfield, similar to the new balcony extension onto the power plant. But this is just an interesting added model for sort of exploration, and the only sort of real reason for going up here was the fact that there was also a wasp and collector card up here, which you obviously would need to get to complete the game 100%. But I thought that was a nifty little inclusion and definitely worth showing off in this video. Although in level 1 these gates are closed, and although you can't fit a car through here, you can actually access the graveyard, which is accessible in the Halloween level of the original game. Another extra inclusion that I did fail to mention is that around the back of these buildings here, there is actually now an accessible car park, which is where Gil is based. For those that don't know, if you enter anywhere where Gil is, you can actually buy vehicles from him. So you can get both the Duff Truck, Lard Lad Truck, which are in the original game, and then the new Wi-Fi van, which I actually quite like the look of, which I think we will go ahead and purchase. And then if I'm not mistaken, there is also, yep, a wasp over here too.
Well, it's about time.
Sorry, Gil.
I think you broke something there.
So going back to the Simpsons house, we now can begin the actual story missions.
Only Lisa left for school without her science project. Can you get it to her?
Oh, do I have to?
So this is essentially where the story missions do begin reflecting what was originally in the 2003 game, only with stuff like this, there are actually extra tweaks.
Oh, I think I broke something.
Just little bits of additional dialogue and sound effects that really make these missions a heck of a lot more fleshed out than they were. And so, like most of the missions in this game, this one has some extra steps to it, so if we get in our vehicle, rather than going left to face Skinner, we actually have to go and find the parts to repair Lisa's diorama. So here is the first one, some tape, and then we also have some tubes as well, which I think are a reused model from the original bonus mission from level 1 in the original game.
That was too easy.
And so our next objective is to get to the school, but rather than racing Principal Skinner to the school, we now have to destroy him, and it's a good job I brought a beefy vehicle to do this, since I would imagine this is very similar to the likes of maybe Mr. Plow in terms of both speed and durability. If we could actually get a hit on Skinner, that would help. Seriously, what the fuck are you doing, man? So Skinner has decided to take his mother on a little Sunday drive as we finally get back on track. No clue what happened there, but let's at least try and ruin their day as it would be.
Eat my dust.
The AI for this vehicle is absolutely fucked. Genuinely, I've not seen anything like this as of yet. So while Skinner just blows himself up,
Well, no Princey Award for me this year.
we shall go onwards to the school and, of course, complete the mission. And there is Lisa.
Walk. That wasn't part of the deal.
Thanks for bringing me my model of the digestive system. Hey, where's the gallbladder?
I got hungry and it was a fig.
It was modeling clay.
Oh.
There we go, so that's another mission down for this level. I think there's 6 more missions following this one. And there are also extra bonuses as well, which I didn't mention in part 1 of the series. So this is what's termed as a taxi mission. And so this replaced the Race 4 or Wager Races from the original game. And it's more or less just Simpsons Road Rage incorporated into Hit and Run, if you want to think of it that way, I suppose. So we need to pick up Jasper, who is behind me?
Eat my dust.
Oh, he's there. I don't know how I completely missed him. But yeah, with this one you basically get an upgraded level car with the taxi skin attached to it. And this mission is more or less just a way to grab some extra coins.
I work hard for the money. So hard for the money. Oh, I something money. Come on, give me lots of money. That was easy as pie.
There we go, and that gives us some extra money, and basically you can do that as many times as you wish to do. It's just a case of, obviously you're only going to get so many coins. But yeah, as far as the taxi mission goes, and as far as incorporating some of the mechanics from Road Rage in here, that worked out pretty well. So after that brief detour, we go back to the story missions, of which the next one is the office-spaced mission, where you have to blow up Smithers, only this time we actually have to race him.
Homie, you're late for work. And today's your workplace evaluation with Mr. Smithers.
That's a really weird camera angle.
Got to get that waste before he wastes me.
There we go, so this one is now taking out the trash. So there's a couple of extra steps to this mission, as is with pretty much every mission now in Donut Mod, as I'm sure you can understand at this point. And there is Smithers ominously waiting for us to step outside. So with this one, we just race him to the power plant, which is pretty straightforward. There we go, so off he goes, and this is going to be super easy to beat, I suppose.
Bad people say I'm slow. Wait a minute. That was an insult.
And here we go, we retained first place, and we are near enough there. So once we do get to the power plant, there are some extra steps involved, like I said. And so hence the name Taking Out the Trash, we literally now have to clean up all the trash.
Look out!
Almost done. What's next?
There we go. And then with the garbage truck, which is an existing model in the game, we literally just apparently tip it all into the truck.
Finally, I can get some sleep.
And so, as though nothing like that had occurred, we but go back for our evaluation with Smithers.
I hit a dog with a saddle. Did I do great or really great?
You've done adequately.
I am
Huzzah,
smart.
another mission down.
I am too smart.
So before we do the next mission, I thought we'd actually change up Homer's costume while this is actually here with us. So we've got the work outfit from the so-called band episode, the Michael Jackson one, the Spring Shield outfit, the Pie Man, which I'm kind of tempted to go for, and then Golden Homer, which obviously is a heck of a lot of currency, which we can actually afford, but I think, to be honest, I'd rather go for the Pie Man at the moment, and maybe we can buy some cars with the rest of what we have left over. And so here we go, here is the new outfit choice for Homer.
Pie Man is not your father, little girl. I murdered your father.
Which obviously is the Pie Man from the Pie Man episode, and I'm awaiting now an idle animation to see whether or not he will do anything different. There we go. Hey, look at that, he actually flies. Neat. Anyway, let's get on with the mission.
How can I sleep with you?
So this is basically the same mission as Blind Big Brother, only now it's renamed to Surge to Kill.
Do this thing.
And rather than destroying the power couplings in this room, to make use of the newer spaces, they actually make you go in here first of all, which is quite a nice touch. And so these are the little sort of generator things that you're expected to destroy.
How come I broke you?
So this is Homer's hero work for the day, put it that way.
Not like anyone likes these things. Wow, I need a disco nap. Ha ha! Stupid like a fox. We'll clean this mess up later.
There we go, and rather than going back out, we go into Burns' office, and we have another 5 to destroy.
If you're so smart, how come I broke you? Ouch! My bikini's all chafing. Not like anyone likes these things. Ha ha! Chest pain! Having chest pain! Marge will clean this.
And so
mess up
this
later.
is really strange, you have to jump off the balcony. I hope Homer can fly. Perfect, so
I found my lost
going back
laptop.
into the plan, we now have even more to destroy.
Whee! If you're so smart, how come I broke you? Whoa! Soaring like a candy wrapper in an updraft. Not like anyone likes these things. Ha ha! Stupid like a fox. Marge will clean this mess up later. If you're so smart, how come I broke you?
And the final one.
Finally, I can get some sleep.
Mindless drones, return to your ugly families.
Ow! In your face!
So to wrap up part 2, I think we'll do one more story mission and then we'll call it a day on this particular installment. So the cutscene from level 1 still retains the same in terms of Mayor Quimby being called out for the so-called WASP cameras, and of course the sexy footage.
Where is the sexy footage?
Here we go, so this mission is now renamed to Odd Van Out. And so if we head back outside, there is a black van waiting on us. So this mission is pretty straightforward, and to be honest kind of dull, but for a level 1 mission I suppose you can't really expect much. But as long as we stay within proximity, obviously then we will not fail the mission.
You better run.
Where am I gonna put all these?
I'm scared and disoriented.
Oh, Mr. Burns is behind all this. Evil spying is so like him, that wrinkled old monkey skeleton.
So even though that bit retained more or less the same as the original mission, as ever, we have a little extra inclusion to go ahead with. And so the next objective now is to get away from the black van, conveniently. And we've done it. Here we go.
So talented.
Another mission down, perfect. And so to leave us on a slight cliffhanger, for whatever reason, Professor Frink is with us now, which is very unlike the original level 1 game, so tune in for part 3 where we will carry on and more than likely complete the story missions, and we'll explore a little bit more of Springfield and locate some of the additional gags, wasp cameras, and collector cards. If you did enjoy, please do leave a like down below, and I will try and post this series a little bit more frequently, and for more videos, please do subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.
Are you threatening me?